Damn, Q. Baby, you did that.
You ain't never been on E-Block, bitch. You too excited.
Yo, you know what it is, man. The Live is Cloud radio show on the planet
Earth, cuz.
straight from the E-Block radio live on your dial right this moment, man. This is the Wake and Bake Show.
Nigga, this is a medium of man's and it's still snug.
Check one, check two. It's a what? Shut the fuck up.
I'm not bullshit.
Check one, check two. Check one, check two. Live in the motherfucking building. IG Live, what's the deal?
What's the dealio?
Facebook Live, YouTube Live, Twitch, all that good shit, dog. We out here. Niggas sending their kids to school in the rain and shit. We back in this motherfucker, though.
Back in this thing.
Couple people coming in. What up, though? I see y'all been hanging out on Facebook. What's good, Facebook? Say what's up to your boy. If you right there. Don't forget, wherever you watching right now, even if it's on Facebook, YouTube, even on IG, make sure you like, share, and if you're on YouTube, subscribe. All right? Like and share, dog. Share this feed with somebody. Somebody want to hear the shit that we talking this morning. Even if they don't, share it with them niggas anyway. Because that's what we getting down to. Fuck it, y'all niggas ready to get in?
Let's go.
If you are now listening on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, or Pandora, make sure you click that subscribe button so that you get notified every time we upload audio content. Today's show is brought to you by Pardon My Eastside, pardonmyeastside.com. Use the promo code eBlockRadio and get 25% off. The like, share, and subscribe. Niggas do that shit. Let's get to it, Doc. Yo, you know what it is, man. The Live is Cloud radio show on the planet.
Earth, cuz.
Straight from the E-Block radio live on your dial right this moment, man. This is the Wake and Bake Show. Got my man Angry Man in the building. Got my man Monk Money holding it down.
Yes, sir.
And of course, man, it's your boy Q Lewis holding it down live from the 48205, man.
Let's go.
Let's get to the shits, dog. It's motherfucking Monday morning, dog.
Yeah.
Couple things going on this weekend, bro. Well, first of all, we gonna talk about y'all niggas' weekends and shit. Niggas sending their kids to school and shit like that. Then we gotta talk about this goofy shit that happened yesterday. But anyway.
Yeah.
Right. Angry Man, what's been popping with you, dog? How was your weekend, bro? You had one of them days off, right? That was this weekend, wasn't it?
Yeah, I had Friday and Saturday.
Yeah, that's right. Shit, how you feel, nigga? How you feel? Tell the people how you feel, though. You been away from work and shit for a day.
You sound like that when I walk in the building.
Right.
Like that, like I've been gone for 3 fucking weeks or some shit.
Corporate Cody checking in. What up, though? So how was it, nigga? What you do?
I relaxed. I ain't do nothing.
That's what's up. And that's what you're supposed to do on the day off, dog. I'm proud of you.
I didn't do anything.
That's what's up.
Literally anything.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay.
I ate. That was about it.
Did school start for y'all kids this week too, or next week?
Today.
Oh, it started today? So yeah. Because everybody didn't go back today, right? Some people next week or some shit. Yeah.
Everybody should have went back next week. This is about the dumbest shit ever right here.
Yeah.
You gonna send them to school for what, 4 days, 4 or 5 days? Then
I mean, 4 or 5 days is a week. So I don't really know what you said.
That's what I said.
Right, but you said you gonna send them for 4 or 5 days. Like, nigga, that's a week of school. So that's like,
maybe I feel like saying 4 or 5 days. I'm not saying a week. College graduate.
no, that's not what I'm saying. Do you see what I'm saying?
You know.
You saying it like it's pointless to go for a full week of school. Like, if it's a full week of school, why is it pointless? That's all I was asking. Cause like it's pointless when it's only like 2 days for the school week. Like, it's only 2 days of school this week. It's pointless. Because if it's a whole week,
because they about to get the holiday off.
One day,
they send them back to school after the holiday.
Just one day.
Okay, but that ain't your headache though. Now you gotta retrain the goddamn kid all over again. Man, I ain't got time for that bullshit.
Black Barbie checking in though. What up, Raquel? Ain't heard from you in a while. Hope everything good with you.
Yeah, that's about it. I ain't do nothing.
That's it. Don't forget, if you're on IG Live right now, you can go over to eblockradio.com, see the full view of the podcast today. And obviously, when you're over there, you can hit that subscribe button. Make sure that you do like, share, and subscribe wherever you are. Either you on Facebook, IG, whatever, like and share for me.
No, I think I'm not sure, but I think they get. The only reason I think I hear a lot of parents bitching about it.
Yeah.
And they are bitching about it because I don't think they get a full week of school.
Yeah. Oh,
and that's
yeah,
what I'm saying, which is pointless.
Yeah.
Why you just didn't bring them back after the holiday?
Yeah.
And get it over with.
I never understand the whole setup of that shit anyway.
I mean, I never understood school. Period.
Because you got to.
That's why I'm so bad at shit.
Like the one lady was saying, their kid only gonna be in school for like 2 days because they're going out of town for the holiday.
Oh, okay. I got
you. Which is pointless.
Yeah. I feel you.
You should have just brought them little motherfuckers back after the holiday.
I'm sorry. No. You are talking extremely low today.
Oh, extremely.
Extremely
I was thinking
low.
I ain't had the headphones on, that's why I couldn't hear.
Yeah,
yes. I mean, you must really be mad about sending these motherfuckers to school this week because you was talking into your t-shirt, nigga.
yeah, I can hear myself.
Because you right there, nigga.
I can hear.
Anyway, dog. What buddy? What's good with you, dog? How was your weekend, bro?
That nigga said he can hear himself.
I hope so.
I hope so too.
I mean, that nigga was talking like, I was like looking at you like, I was fucking reading your lips and shit. I know niggas on IG like shit. Is there somebody talking?
The nigga say he can really hear himself.
Well, I can.
I mean, I'm sure the words come out of your mouth, nigga.
Oh, shit, dog. Anyway, dog.
Anyway.
What buddy? What's poppin' with you, dog?
Oh, same old shit, man. Keep it a low flow like an ant staying out the motherfucking way, man.
For sure.
Boy, ain't did too much, neither. You know what I'm saying? I did, frequent. Like, it was pretty nice. We went to my auntie, my uncle, like 40th fucking anniversary. It was pretty dope Sunday.
Yeah.
So we did that shit. So
okay.
that shit was kind of live.
Yeah.
Shit. What else did I do? I was supposed to go to fucking water park, but this shit was just bitch all the way in fucking Livonia some motherfucking way.
There's a water park out there?
I think so.
I ain't even hip. You know, East Side niggas, we go to, what's that shit?
Red Oaks.
Red Oaks and shit. Yeah, East Side niggas all day.
Yeah, all day. So, you know what I mean? So shit. I ain't really did too much shit, man. Like for real.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, working, bro. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get some shit good.
Yeah.
Trying to get prepared for this food truck. Trying to narrow down something. One item or two,
No,
three items.
No, something happening here because, like, for whatever reason, these past couple weeks, everybody been asking about that shit.
What?
About you and the food truck, nigga. Like, I don't know what's going on and shit,
The
but
last 3 weeks, dog.
yeah,
they been on my
I don't know
head.
what's going on. They been on your head about that shit.
They
So
been on
yeah,
my head.
it must
so
be time.
It's definitely time, though.
It's probably been time for you.
It's there, but
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I got to move on my time, not everybody else's.
I figured, dude. But yeah, everybody been on that shit though recently. Like, damn, what's the deal, nigga? Like, what's going on? I'm like, shit, I don't know, nigga. Y'all know something I don't know?
At this point, niggas trying to buy me a food truck.
Right.
More than one nigga.
No, because look, at this point, man, it's like motherfucking succeed or fail, nigga. I just need you to do the shit. Right? Hell yeah. Like, just don't want to leave that shit on the table, nigga.
And that's what I'm getting prepared for right now. You know what I'm
sure.
saying? Because if I want to do it, man, I want to make sure my shit's successful. I
Yeah.
did it. I jumped into a business once, in my lifetime, and I thought, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be fucking, this shit. You know what I mean?
I mean, you rode it for a while.
Yeah, we rode it for a while,
Yeah.
but still, you know what I mean? Like, it could have been a whole lot better. It wasn't kind of my fault. It was the white people in the area, but still.
Shout out to the white people in the area.
Yeah, still, you know what I mean? Like, I want to make my shit, like unbelievable. Like, nigga, damn, that shit was fire. You know what I'm saying? So,
for sure.
I just need to make, like, 2 or 3 items that's that. And
then figure out, like, not really a marketing scheme, but like a niche, something that's gonna make your shit different, or a niche, however motherfuckers say it.
For sure.
Yeah.
But I got a whole plan, you know what I mean? Like, I do want to do a few things, honestly, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely want to do some empanadas, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, niggas,
Yeah, you was talking about that before.
yeah, niggas ain't doing those, so you know what I mean? I want to fucking do those,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Get some taco ones out, some motherfucking bread, macaroni empanadas, you know what I'm saying? Fruit
Right.
empanada, dessert empanadas, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I just want to get this shit on and popping, so once I get that shit going and moving, boom.
Yeah, for sure. You got to start posting up in niggas' neighborhoods and shit.
Yeah.
Cause food trucks don't be doing that shit for real. I guess they don't want to get robbed and shit.
Yeah, and I totally understand, you know what I mean? But you know what I'm
We had
saying?
Dre checking in. What up, though? 40-year-old freshman checking in. What's good?
What's cracking? But yeah, so I'm working on that, man. I'm getting that shit started, though, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So That's about it, bro. I just write my blueprint.
Yeah.
Get prepared for the next summer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. I dig that, dog. Yeah, on that too, dog. This weekend should dog. I ain't gonna lie to you. Saturday was crazy. Like this nigga always get ready to pass me the motherfucker when I'm getting ready to talk. You know I can't do that shit. So yeah, this weekend it was so much shit going on Saturday. Shout out to my cousin Soul Deacon. His birthday was actually Sunday, but he was partying all weekend and shit. So Saturday, he had a birthday party. Shout out to my cuz Lexus had a fish fry. My homie Chris had a motherfucking fish fry. And I ain't making to nobody shit.
None of that shit?
Nope, because I was in Ipsy recording motherfucking Beers and Bourbon podcast and shit and got way too motherfucking drunk. I kind of knew that was going to happen though, right? Yeah. So shout out to my dogs, man. Shout out to Bo. Shout out to Angry Principal. We recorded a couple of new episodes this weekend. During the recording, of course, we did a happy hour, so that was a live show. So if you get a chance, go ahead and check out eblockradio.com to see the live show from Saturday night from the Beers, Bourbon, Whiskey podcast. This Wednesday, new episode dropping for the what is this shit? Bottled in Bond, Jack Daniels and shit. So we reviewed that. That'll be coming out Wednesday and shit. It was a good return, dog. I was excited about doing that and shit. What up? I forgot something.
Yeah.
What up?
And that's important shit. It was my anniversary Saturday too.
Oh shit, that's right. Damn, I meant to mention that shit because I seen the pictures here.
Yeah. I went to this motherfucking restaurant, man. Oh my god, bro. That's what I wanted to tell you, bro. Like I had the meat sweats all over again. Like,
this nigga said the meat sweats.
The meat high, nigga. I was high as a motherfucker when I left that motherfucker.
Yeah.
It's called Frago something. It's in Troy.
Frago.
And it's just like Texas Day Brazil.
Oh, for real?
Oh my
all
god.
Meats.
All meats, bro.
You was fucked up.
And the old lady like, man, why you won't turn your shit over into red? I'm like, shit, why?
Nigga trying to die.
Yeah, I'm eating all this shit. She's like, well, I ain't trying to keep up. Don't keep up with me, shit.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Don't have you just do you. Go your own pace, because I'm going to go crazy.
So which one is better, that or Texas Day Brazil?
It's the same.
It's the same? Oh, okay. I got you. All right. Damn, I want to, you said Frago?
Frago something.
Something, yeah. I ain't hip to that, dog.
It's in Troy.
What about cost-wise? Is it the same?
Yeah.
About the same? I don't want shit. Yeah. Well, fuck that, then. That's too far. It's too far. It's going to be the same shit. I'm just going to go downtown. Yeah.
It's the same price. It ain't cheaper at all.
Oh, okay. Well, fuck that, then. Straight up keep going downtown.
It ain't cheaper at all. But
right.
It's nice.
That's what's up, dog. Happy anniversary, dog. To you and the old lady.
Appreciate it.
40-year-old freshman said his birthday is tomorrow. Happy birthday, my dog.
Yeah, happy birthday.
So either 40 plus freshman.
Right.
Right. Nah, shout out to my dog though, man. Happy birthday, bro. Shout out to all the people celebrating birthdays end of August and in September, of course. I don't know what that make y'all, Libras or some shit. I don't know. I don't keep up with all that shit. But happy birthday to all of y'all. Guys Third checking in. What up, though? Shit, I ain't heard from you in a little while and shit, dog. I know you probably still doing your acting and rapping thing and shit, dog. So salute to you too. But yeah, this weekend shit, that was it. Like I said, we recorded a couple episodes of the Beers Bourbon Whiskey podcast. New episode dropping on Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you check in eblockradio.com for sure. So then, like I said, I went up there and got way too wasted and shit. Watched a lot of HBCU football and shit this weekend and shit, which is it was dope, but I don't know what's going on with ESPN, but it's like the coverage was bad. It's like they sent the C team motherfucking camera people and shit to shoot the games. Like I don't know what was up with that, but yeah, that was pretty enjoyable. So that's all I really did this weekend and shit. But yesterday though, right, real quick before we get into the shit, and I'm gonna try to puff this weed without dying, cause this nigga be rolling these bitches way too fat. What nigga shout out checking in? What up?
Shout out, what's poppin'?
But yeah, yesterday, god damn, that bitch won't stop smoking. Okay, I ain't go. Fuck. I was trying not to. Damn, this is all in my nose.
I ain't go.
Whew, so anyway, nigga, that shit still smoking, dog.
Yeah.
Alright, so shit, my fucking eyes watering and shit, dog. Yesterday it was a shooter on the loose yesterday, dog. So I'm still not hip to exactly what happened. So people in the Detroit area, dog, if y'all listening in and you got some details, I'd actually like to know. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but I guess it started like 4 a.m. I guess like I I don't know what the situation was, but like the first person got shot probably around 4:30. Second and third people probably around 6 or 7, somewhere in that same area, in the 7 Mile and Livernois area and shit. I don't know what the fuck he was doing though. Like I don't know, was he just randomly shooting motherfuckers or like exactly what happened? But apparently they caught him later on in the day yesterday. But this is the thing I want to say. Let me get this weed out of here because I can't. I can be able to talk. Shit, dog. Anyway. This is the thing I want to say about media, social media, and all this shit, dog. I see how America keep people like on whatever the fuck they want to be on, and I say that because I'm looking at social media and shit, and I'm looking at some news outlets. So at one point, it's motherfuckers saying there's 7 to 10 people dead and shit, right? Mm-hmm. One point it's saying it's 3 motherfuckers shot. I mean, it's 4 people shot and 3 people dead and shit. Then I see shit about the nigga that made it to the east side and shit, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's fucked up how misinformation can just really fuck your life up. I mean, it would have really had a nigga on edge and shit. Because, like, at some point, it was niggas posting shit still last night about the nigga being on the loose. And he had already been captured. Mm-hmm. So it's like, damn. A lot of times we be getting out, and obviously I know social media not the news, but it's just the word of mouth shit, how stories get all fucked up. And
so how many people you actually shoot?
4. Yeah, 4. Right. Now, but you didn't probably see she was 7 to 10 or some shit, right? Yeah, so it's crazy how misinformation can like really fuck your life up. And that's how they keep us, and I say they, but I like when mainstream media do shit like this on bigger like stories, this is how they keep niggas on the puppet string. Like you really don't know what happened. Mm-hmm. And like to this point I still don't know what happened. Like I'm guessing that it was 3 motherfuckers killed and 4 people shot, but at this point, it's just all a guess. I don't know what the fuck to believe now.
Yeah, I don't know. I know one thing to believe. That nigga was out of his fucking shit.
Yeah, I wonder what was going on.
I don't know, man. Hatred from his mama or something. Because I think it wasn't. First of all, somebody said it was all women too. So I don't know.
Damn, for real. See, I
don't know that either. I don't know for sure because you know what I'm saying. Like, because first I heard 7 to 10, then I heard it was all women and shit. Like, damn, this nigga got a grudge against women. You know, so
that'd be fucked up.
That'd be fucked up. Yeah. Damn. So you know what I mean. Like I don't know what actually happened either though. Because you know, listening to social media and shit. You know what I'm saying. So I don't know exactly what happened, but I do know something was wrong with Cuz. Cuz was thrown off for sure because ain't no way in the hell a nigga you just go around just shooting people up down the street. That was some old crazy ass Columbine white nigga shit.
That's white people shit. And I posted that shit yesterday. I was like, you know, whatever's going on, like, you know, just at least quit killing innocent people and shit. But what I really wanted to post was like, nigga, quit doing white people shit. Right. But I didn't want to post that shit because it probably would have got snatched down. Shout out to my man Ty the Pie guy checking in. What up, though? I don't know what to say about niggas, though. I don't know what's going on. Motherfuckers going crazy. And then I seen on the news this morning, accidentally, because I don't normally be watching the news, but it's like some nationwide news on. And I can't remember. Like, I just kind of overheard the story. But it was some shit like, and I can't remember where it was, but it was some shit like a nigga set an apartment on fire to make motherfuckers run out and was shooting niggas while they ran out.
Oh, wow.
Dog, what the fuck is wrong with y'all, dog? Like, what's really happening, bro? Like,
oh, wow.
Everybody. So, let me say this, and then we off of this shit. If everybody mentals is fucked up, what's really going on, nigga? Like, how everybody keep getting mentally fucked up? How is this shit this... Like, how's it this bad?
Shouldn't have fooled.
I'm starting to think. This motherfuckers is yeah. They creating mental issues, nigga. They gotta be, cause it's like no way all these motherfuckers can be crazy.
And that's another case though. They don't got nowhere to go. You know, I always say they don't got no mental institutions and none of that shit. You can't send them if you know your kid, you know, off a little bit. You know, you ain't got nowhere to send them.
Yeah, no, that's facts.
You know what I'm saying? So.
That's facts. So 40-year-old freshman says one man walking. So it's one dude walking his dog, a lady at the bus stop, another dude just walking, and then one woman getting out of her car. That's who all got shot. So what the fuck was he doing though? So
he split it up.
He split it up, huh? Equal opportunity ass nigga. I wonder what the fuck.
What's going through his head, bro?
All I know is, though, I ain't trying to be funny, dog, but his mama better not get on the news talking about he a good kid. Something wrong with that motherfucker. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm glad they caught him and shit, dog. I guess, right? Damn, I don't want to say that either.
I think I know what you're gonna say.
What was I gonna say?
I swear I think I know what you're gonna say.
What was I gonna say?
At least they ain't shooting.
No, I was gonna say I was glad the police called before a nigga put 5 in his ass.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say.
Man, that's another thing. Like,
that's what I was gonna say.
But what all these hard ass niggas? He was on 7 Mile, Illinois.
Yeah.
Ain't none of you hard ass gang banging ass niggas wanted to hunt him down a little bit.
Yeah,
like
just a little bit. Right.
None of y'all wanted to try. You know what I'm saying? He killing people in y'all community.
Yeah.
That's the shit I don't understand. That's why I never been into the gang shit. Like nigga, like, y'all want to hold y'all community down, do all that shit, but y'all let this nigga just roam around shooting folks.
Right.
And he was out there for a good couple hours. Let him been on. This,
cause that shit had been all morning.
Let this been happen on this block. Anybody who got shot on this block, nigga, everybody and their mama coming outside with their shit in their hand.
Hell yeah. Especially the law enforcement down the street.
Hell yeah.
Right.
That motherfucker. The enforcer, bro. Like, so you know some shit like, what was all you motherfuckers at though?
I thought about that. Yeah, I thought about that shit too.
Ain't none of these motherfuckers on this block gang banging and shit, but they protect their shit though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Son of Liberty says, in the times, everyday pressures affecting people, a generation that was raised to avoid and not deal with adversity. Mommy and daddy are gone, and now they must face adversity. That could be what's going on. It's just, I think some of that shit's being manipulated too, though. I think some of these motherfuckers chemically are being made off. And it might really be the food, though. Like, I don't know, though. Anyway, I'm off of that shit, though. That shit was that was some rough shit yesterday. Like, it really had me, all my people on the west side really had me calling motherfuckers like, dog, y'all know what's going on? Like, niggas, you know, like, be dangerous out here, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I don't know what the fuck is happening. But, yeah. Alright, I'm off of that shit, dog. Let's talk about something else. It's 10:37. I didn't mean to talk this long, so we go skip the commercial break. And we go get into today's for real topic, dog. Should we be more invested in the history of slavery? Alright, so let me tell you how I got to this. Yesterday, I was watching this rerun, obviously, of 60 Minutes. I think this first aired back in May. So it was a family in Virginia who ended up buying this property. It was a plantation house. And they ended up, through some research, found out that some of their family were slaves there and shit, right? So they did all this research to find, like, the slave quarters in the back. Even a little bit beyond the premises is where, like, a bunch of slaves was buried and shit. Like, nobody even knew this shit existed. Like, people say they drove past this shit all the time. Didn't even realize it was, like, a grave over there. So it just started me to thinking, because I know we talk about this shit a lot, and I know Angry Man is one of the ones who always say, like, nigga, he don't want to see another slave movie. Like, nigga, fuck the slavery shit. But then I started thinking, like damn, maybe we shouldn't be veering away from, like, learning more about it. And I know that niggas get tired of talking about slavery. Like, and then obviously there were black people doing other shit during slavery and before that weren't slaves, you know, free black people. Mm-hmm. So we always want to know about that, and obviously about the Africans that preceded them and shit, who are quite likely our ancestors as well. So, like, you want to know about the shit beyond that. But then I started feeling like maybe we shouldn't be skipping past this history, because at some point, I mean, you want to track your shit all the way back to, whatever tribe you from and shit. But, like, just initially here in America, though, like, you kind of want to know what your people went through and shit, though. So what y'all think about that shit, dog? Is it important to really dive back into the slavery shit, or no? Angry Man, what you say, dog? Cause I think that normally you kind of like fuck that shit, or you kind of always be like, so when you find out some shit, then what type shit, right?
Yeah, I ain't saying fuck it.
Yeah,
I think what you just said is what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. But I guess you kind of gotta do.
Yeah.
Invest more in it. I joke with the kids all the time, but it ain't a joke. I said they gonna end up right back on the plantation.
Right.
And how they gonna end up back on it if they don't know how not to get there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, shit, tell it.
Yeah.
Certain shit shouldn't be kept secrets.
Yeah. So, for y'all, and we was talking about this, earlier about, school starting today and shit, but just putting those two things together, shit like this, do y'all think it's important for us to rely on the school system? Not rely, but encourage the school system to dive more into the education, or should we take this completely upon ourselves to like really educate our kids and shit.
You should always take it upon yourself to educate your kids, man.
Yeah.
I mean, 100%. At the end of the day, you can't depend on nobody to do nothing for them but you.
Yeah, that's facts.
Yeah, I mean, regardless if they're in school, on a job, fuck, even with another relative.
Yeah.
You know, you can't depend on nobody to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, you can ask your ass off, but don't depend on them to do it.
Yeah.
You know, if it get done, that's a plus.
Right. That's for sure.
If it don't get done, I'm not disappointed.
Yeah.
Just do the shit myself.
Yeah, I figured it. Mama, what'd you say, Doc?
I say, man, it's crazy. You know what I mean? Like how we've been brainwashed. You know what I'm saying? Like we've been brainwashed to a point where nigga ain't even in school no more. You know what I mean? Like we used to have essays on Black History Month. You know what I mean? Like to get a fucking grade for that fucking semester. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we used to have to do that shit, from doing that to doing nothing.
Yeah.
And at that point, not giving us the full history of that shit either. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they teaching wasn't golden. You know what I mean? They was just telling you about a few niggas on that was trading. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they just told you about a few niggas that was trading, but there was a lot of people down here that was swimming. You know what I'm saying? Like,
true.
So and that's how they brainwash us to get us to thinking about what they wanted to put in our head, like you were saying with the news and shit, and the media and shit. It's what they want to put in your head. It's
to
not,
control.
It's not actually what what happened or what's going on. It's just what they feel like they got out that message. You know what I'm saying? Like I take a lot of people's shit as opinion. You know what I mean? Like,
even with the facts. I dig.
Even with the facts, I take it as an opinion because you don't know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's good that you did your research and did all that shit, but you really don't know because they only telling you what they want you to hear. You know
and in this aspect, you are literally only taking what they telling you, because even in doing research, because nothing was properly documented, it's still all like kind of opinion, because like none of this shit is really documented. And I just want to mention about the the piece I seen on 60 Minutes, and like I said, they ended up buying the plantation and found out all this stuff. But even doing that research, this is it's sketchy though, because like you got the slave name, which obviously a lot of the slaves took on the slave owners' names. But then some of the documentation was just like, 9-year-old girl. Mm-hmm. Like it ain't no names. So like you still guessing. Mm-hmm. So this shit still might not be accurate. Exactly. So it's still just kind of what they telling you.
Exactly.
And that's fucked up. It's like everybody else, and I hate to harp on that shit, but like everybody else when they trace in history, they got documentation with numbers and actual names. Like us is just like fucking the nigga bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, and she 9. So like, well, that must have been this, and like, and now you just kind of guessing, and that's fucked up. So like, how do you even? Bo said definitely teach at home because the schools refuse to teach. That's true. 40-year-old freshman said the government and the school system want to take slavery out of history books. That's true. Like it never happened. It's like, how do you even research something that wasn't properly documented? Like,
and that's what my whole point is, though. Like, now at the point where we have to learn our history, it's crazy that we don't get the full truth.
You're not gonna get the full truth.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not gonna get the full truth. Now, don't get it twisted. I'm not saying it's not bad to go back there and know
at least attempt to try to string it together.
Attempt to do it, but you know what I'm saying. But go right ahead. You know what I mean? Like I want to focus on why I'm here right now, making some shit happen right now. You know what I'm saying? Like the past is in the past. You know what I mean? Like that's what it is. You know what I mean? Like, and I know it's fucked up.
It is, but niggas be wanting to know.
Niggas be wanting to know.
I be wanting to know.
They want to know. You definitely want to know.
Sometimes, what is the importance of knowing?
Yeah.
Then what?
That's my thing. Mm-hmm. Like now, what we gonna do now? Like we know about that. We know we had kings that ran fucking this whole fucking world at one point. Black kings. You know what I mean? Like
I would tell you the importance for human beings anyway and shit. The importance of human beings is always tracing your steps back to creation. Like that's just an innate thing. Like you want to know where you came from. Like nobody. Like we sitting here right now and we can trace back to a grandma or maybe a great grandma who lived in Alabama. Mm-hmm. But like we can't go back further than that. Sometimes you just want to like, well, I don't know. I'm using you as a general thing, but for me specifically, I would like to know what it took to get here. And a lot of times, like, you need that in order to motivate your future thoughts. And, like, if you go back far enough and you find that there's some people who transcended or got through, trials, tribulations of slavery, and they got into shit that you found yourself being interested in but never knew why and shit. Like, these are connections to the past that kind of complete who you are. And I know this shit sound weird and shit, but like, I think
it don't sound weird, and I get what you're saying. It don't sound weird at all. But my thing, like, I understand that, and I totally understand where you're coming from.
But
what we gonna do about right now?
Some shit that you learn about your past could possibly help you.
That's a waste of time.
I mean, we gotta focus what was gonna happen. See, my thing is, like, I know
it's just like archaeology and all that shit. Why do you think niggas
I'm not saying
go back to look at how they did shit back then? Because it can help you do shit.
Okay.
This nigga saying
Yeah. But check this out.
Fuck this nigga. Fuck this nigga.
I understand that, and I agree with you totally 100%. But fuck we gonna do right now? That's my thing is, you know what I mean? Like, y'all, the past, it will help. It probably will help. But right now, we ain't had no help for 400 and something.
And I just mean it will help personally. Like, do you know what it feel like to? I mean, obviously we all know because we all niggas. So, like, you know what it feels like to be going around doing things, trying to correct today's situation, but not thoroughly understanding who you are. Like, I don't know. I just want to know. Like, I would like to know what the fuck happened to my people back then. Because I don't know. I can't go, like, for me, I honestly can't even go past my grandparents. Like, my grandparents didn't keep good documentation of their own parents. So it's like, I'm lost after one generation. I don't even fucking know. So I kind of would like to know. Like with my granddad, I see pictures of all these motherfuckers who look like Colonel Sanders. Like, there's a lot of white people in this man's family, and I'm trying to figure out what the fuck was going on, and how his father, I believe, at that point had diabetes and shit, but they didn't know what diabetes was. So, like, that's some health shit that's been passed down that, like, you kind of need to know. And I'm curious to understand why, my old man's grandmother ended up moving from Tennessee to here, and nobody ever went back to Tennessee. So now I'm just like thinking, like, damn, did the white people scare y'all about that motherfucker? Like, this is shit that I want to know. And maybe it won't change, like, my today or my future and shit, but I just want to know what happened to my people. That's it. And it might not even be effective, but I guess maybe just for my own selfish shit, I just want to fucking know.
And that's basically what it boils down to.
Yeah. It's just your own selfish shit.
Yeah, that's what
I don't think so. I don't think so. But because I agree with him. I totally agree with him.
He boiled down his point.
My man Ernest checking in. What up, cuz?
I mean,
it's a goal, Mike.
I understand if that's what you want to do. Mm-hmm. I mean, but sometimes that may not work for everybody. Sometimes the shit may backfire. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But, I mean, to each his own, I guess. You know what I mean? Because, like he said, today, you know what I'm saying?
Like how important is it for you to know your father's history?
It's not.
At all?
It's not that important. I mean, I would...
So why are you like you are?
What do you mean how I'm like I am?
Like your work ethic and shit like that, why are you like that?
Because I gotta go to work.
I mean... What we always say, though, because I'm guessing you're being funny now. We always say that you got it from your father. But what if you didn't know him?
Okay, well, I'm still going to go to work. It ain't going to bother me.
But
it ain't, it's not going to bother me that I don't know where I got it from. I don't care. Yeah. I got it, so I'm going to make it work. I don't care where it came from.
I guess. I don't know what type of human beings y'all are.
What you mean? But like, I agree with you. I agree with you everything you said.
I got the ethic.
But I don't understand.
What difference do it make where it came from? If I didn't know my father, what difference does it make?
You wouldn't want to know.
You already inherited. You got it. It's in you. It's all you already inherited.
So what about the other shit you inherited that you don't know that you inherited because you ain't never really seen it in action?
What?
I don't know. There's something in you that you probably haven't tapped into yet because you didn't realize like it was something that was going on in your family.
Well, if they wanted me to know, they'd have told me.
All right, cuz.
No, I'm serious though. Like I said, that's why I said I'm not knocking you if that's what you want to do, but it's like if I didn't know the old man and I got this work ethic, I don't give a shit where it came from. I mean, personally, me, I really wouldn't care. I got it, so let's roll with it.
I guess.
It's just different mindsets. You know what I mean? Your mindsets, you know, you want to know. You like you like a historian. You know what I mean? You want to know the history of the shit. Me and this nigga like the right now niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like we want to know what the fuck's about to happen right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, right here in the present. You know what I'm talking about? And you know, and I understand you motherfuckers be wanting to know what the fuck going on.
Ain't it a saying like you can't move forward without knowing where you came from?
It's a saying like that.
I know where I came from.
You know where you came from?
Right, the nutsack.
Yeah, your daddy nutsack.
Right. I know exactly where
That's it.
That's it.
Came from one of them hospitals downtown.
Okay, yeah.
Oh man, Ernest checking back in. He said, "I just found out that my dad's father is not his real father. So now I want to know who his real dad really is, so I know why certain things are the way that they are." That's that type of shit.
I understand that.
Yeah, and I get that.
But
it ain't that important for you, is what you're saying.
Yeah, it's not.
I got you.
What we gonna do right now?
And I'm not knocking y'all who think it is.
No, I would like to know too at some point. But right now, I'm focused on what the fuck happening right now.
And I also think, though, to a degree, dog, for us, like all three of us, even though I think I'm thinking a little bit differently, but even for all three of us, I think there still may be somewhat of a biased opinion because we know at least two generations. Like, we know at least two generations. There's some people that don't know that. So, I don't know. It probably won't do shit for me and shit, but I want to know and shit, you know? I want to go back to, you know,
shit, it's about 3 for
what plantation and shit. I just kind of want to know. And that kind of information probably won't do much and shit. But then again, you talking to a nigga who watched Ancient Aliens, so I'm always looking at old shit. Yeah. And what was crazy about it was I fucking sucked at history in school. I was the fucking worst student. And then as an adult, I realized how important history was and shit. Yeah, but
and it's very important. It's very, very important. But my thing is though, like right now we can worry about history and I understand all that shit happened.
But what we gonna do now?
What we gonna do right now? Because that shit happened. You know, like only part of history I want to know is when we dropped the ball and let the Caucasians come over and fucking take over everything. That's the only part of history that I really want to know because we dropped the ball somewhere a long, long time ago. You know what I'm saying? That
you want to know what happened?
I just want to know what happened in that instant. Other than that, fuck, we gotta fucking focus on right now. We gotta focus on why these motherfucking cops is fucking us up. We gotta focus on why motherfucking white people still got their knee on our necks. We gotta figure out still how to get out of this group. Like, we get a little money and shit, you know what I'm saying? We still get a little money and shit, but ain't no situations changed. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, the shit's still the same. Niggas got some money, but ain't shit to change, dog. Like, it's still, you still in the situation, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, you know, we need to focus on, that's my thing. Like, I want to focus on how to get us out that fucking rut. You know what I'm saying?
My thing is, you already know why, because it's been that way since the beginning of time. Now, what more do we need to know? Yeah. Outside, he said, let's fix the shit now.
Let me see, where we at? Hold on, I missed some shit. Son of Liberty says, never waste the time to research your past. If you're not interested, then just don't do it.
That's what I'm saying.
And that's what you're saying. Dre said, angry is hilarious. Q was pushing for something. He knew angry wasn't budging. No, I know this nigga ain't budging. Bo said, I'm a nigga. I'm a right now nigga. But history is just more than your family. It can track migration patterns, best seasons to grow, weather predictions. Call me Dr. Bo in 2 years. Right, so I think that is, and I guess I keep saying this like I'm trying to convince y'all and shit, but I guess I keep saying it because I feel like it is important to know shit from your past in order to move forward. And yes, I know that we need to deal with right now, but I think that dealing with right now doesn't mean that we can't research the past.
I understand, and history.
That's what you want to do.
History, like the past and history, dog. Like he said, it predicts what's gonna happen anyway. So we know what the fuck gonna happen. And then in our past, our prediction was our shit was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, our shit was fucked up. We was slaves and all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So it was fucked up. You know what I mean? Like, so we gotta bring that shit here. Like I understand. Like, My thing is,
so let me tell you another thing, just real quick though, like because you said you go bring that same bullshit here, right? So I understand it was some slaughter and a bunch of yes, right?
Fucking unhuman shit.
And out of a lot of that, obviously because we still here, somebody triumphed. Like somebody made it through. Otherwise we wouldn't be here, right? So I think for that too, and this might just be more of the intangible shit, but like if you get to see that, you get to see how your bloodline, how your family, or I'll use air quotes and say family name, how your family made it through those atrocities. Maybe it'll bring you some more pride about who you are and make you do better things and shit. I mean, you laugh at that and shit. And I think that's crazy that you laughed at that though. Like, having some pride in yourself and shit wouldn't make you do better. Like when your neighborhood is thriving,
I wasn't laughing at you.
It make you do better shit, right? Like
I wasn't laughing at you, bro. Calm down, look at you, man. Relax, history, bro.
I wasn't even hyped, nigga. I didn't even go to the high pitch.
You was getting ready to, cause your eyes got all big like it was somebody standing behind me and shit. But nah.
I think both say you gotta go back to work. All right, cuz.
Yeah.
All right, my nigga.
No, I do have a question. Now, are you talking about research? And this may sound stupid, but I'm gonna say it anyway, because they kind of both play into one. But if you really pay attention, okay. Are you talking about just studying flat out your history, or like history period, or slavery? Because you can study history without studying some, slavery.
But we talking about the history of slavery, like this the whole topic.
Okay, that's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
So we are just talking about flat out.
Yeah.
The plantation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's obviously it's other history, but because of what I seen on 60 Minutes, is like that's what I was just thinking about. Because so let's go back to that 60 Minutes joint. I don't know if y'all looked at the video and shit, right? But as I mentioned before, these people bought this plantation and found out all this history in it. If y'all had the opportunity to figure out what plantation y'all ancestors was at and shit, and you had the opportunity to buy that plantation home, would y'all do that shit?
Yeah.
I'd probably buy it. You would? Probably wouldn't live there.
Yeah.
I'll live there.
You live there?
Well.
Yeah, hire white people. You weak as hell. I knew that's where that shit was going. I knew that shit. Neck dude dirty checking in. What up, though?
I hired a whole lot of white people.
And don't pay them shit.
I'm gonna pay them.
Nickels and dimes.
No, I'm gonna pay them regular.
Yeah.
But I'm just the irony of the whole situation. It make me feel good inside.
Yeah. So what they did, they turned into a family home shit where they would try to bring as much family together as they could into that one place and shit. And they would really celebrate their family. And I don't know. Like for me, that situation would just be like. It's kind of like some good shit. It's like coming full circle, and then taking advantage of what you were originally taking advantage for, and knowing that, I would feel like it would make you try to do better right now. So it somehow it does affect right now, or it could, because some of these kids are just and I say that because some of these kids are just aimless. And I feel like it's because they don't have no pride in who they are.
Yeah, and then you sitting on a place like that, your great granddaddy probably planted that motherfucking big ass oak tree right there.
Dog, and it most certainly was an oak tree. Yeah, because they talked about the fucking oak tree. Right?
So you know what I mean. So that right there being in some good shit to have around you, some good vibes. You know what I mean. But so you also gonna get some bad vibes because just with the whole
the atrocities that happen in that motherfucker.
That happened there. You know what I mean. So. I mean, I think in a good sense, I think they did some good shit, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, that's 100, bro. Cause I'll be on some envious shit, like you said, and I would just, have a whole lot of white people with me. and not treat them cruel though. I don't want to be no cruel ass nigga, but I'm just saying, it's just the irony of just the situations. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is. You know what I mean? But. A lot of people, you know what I'm saying, like you, I mean, y'all want to know what happened. I understand that. I'm not knocking that. I'm not knocking nothing you saying. I understand what you saying. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I understand what both saying when it predicts the future and all that other shit. Yeah. I believe that too. But I also believe we fucked up right now.
Yeah, I mean we are. We are.
Still.
We
are.
With
the money.
Right, and I contribute a lot of that to us kind of being aimless and not knowing our roots, and I say that not no pun intended and shit, but yeah, I don't know, nigga. That shit just kind of had got me hyped because I was kind of on that same tip, like, you know, I'm tired of talking about slavery, this, that, and the third and shit. But I think individually, for some families and for some people, I think it's kind of detrimental to at least try. I think that's what human beings do though and shit, right? Because I feel like this is the whole reason that motherfuckers want to explore space and all that type of shit, because they really just trying to figure out where the fuck people come from and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the origin and shit. I think we spend our whole lives, even like incoherently and shit, searching for the origin of our existence and shit. So I don't know. That's just what I was thinking.
I don't know. I think sometimes a lot of people are who they are, regardless of what, you know, where they come from. Especially going back that far.
Yeah.
I mean, you may pick up a few things, but I think it's, you know, like we too far gone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If that makes sense to you, because the great grandfather may not be able to live in this time, or you know, our times are so fucking different.
Yeah.
You know, it make us move different than they had to move.
Man.
Their decisions was probably way more harsher than the decisions we gotta make.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, we all had to make some fucked up decisions.
Yeah.
You know, and I completely get what you're saying, where the ethic came from, but
yeah.
If I find out, I find out. If I don't, it's not gonna kill me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's gonna. Me not knowing it's gonna change who I am. Is basically what I'm saying. Because you know, I am who I am. You know.
Right. Mike Taylor checking in. What up, though? He said he said he gonna be the bad guy now. She said, are we going to have this conversation in 400 more years, or better yet, better question, when is long enough? So this is the thing. I think I know what you're saying. So like, yeah, are we gonna have this conversation again in 400 years? I don't know about this exact conversation, but a million motherfucking years from now, we should still be talking about this shit because it's ours. Whether you want it or not, it's our fucking history. So I'm never gonna stop talking about this shit. Like, just like how they dig up dinosaurs, nigga, that shit was a million years ago. Like, you're not gonna stop talking about it. And this is not. And for me, like, doing this research, again, I think I mentioned this before. It's kind of it's intangible though. Like, I'm not doing the research for real, like, action. I guess I just want to fucking know. I'm just curious. I'm just fucking curious, and maybe it doesn't affect anything right now and shit, but like, I still just want to fucking know shit. I don't know. I don't know. I want to know, like, how the fuck did I get here? Like what did they escape for me to get here? Or was my family even a part of this shit? Like, you know, was my family free motherfuckers who never have to deal with this? Like, I want to know all of that shit. I mean, I think sometimes knowing is half the battle. Ain't that what they say? Yeah. I don't know, dog. That shit just kind of got my gears turning when I seen that, you know, that episode. I'm just like, damn, I was kind of curious what niggas thought about it. Because I know we talk about this, not often, but a few times, especially when movies come out about slavery. We be like, nigga, I want to see no more movies about that shit. But it's like, maybe we do need to pay a little more attention and shit. Just to try to figure out where we came from. I know Angry Man said it ain't that important for him. He like, shit, he don't give a fuck if he ain't know who his daddy was. He got the trait, so he in there. So he go work with them shits. I just want to fucking know. I don't know. Anyway, that's this is after 11 and shit, right? Damn, I ain't got nowhere to go today though. My appointment got moved to tomorrow, so I'm not really in a rush. But let me see. Do we got some shit I didn't read? The projects got open floor plans and what we talking about? Oh, we talking the projects and shit. So I want to ask a question about this, then we go get out of here though. But so they found the shit, found all the history and everything, and I think, dog, because there was personal history involved, you know, it made it something more sentimental for them, and because of that, you alright there?
Water went down wrong, man.
That nigga red in the motherfucker.
Oh, right, this nigga red as hell. I gotta put the camera on there.
That nigga turned red in the motherfucker, dog.
You know, that shit went down real wrong.
Right. But what I was saying, like, they kind of took it to heart because it was something personal for them. Like, it ended up really being, you know, some family members that was at that plantation. For people who don't have that personal connection or haven't found that personal connection, it's probably not as important. So I wanted to ask this. So I can't remember how they even got to the property, but like we having this conversation about slavery and plantation houses. Some of those have actually been turned into like museums, and they doing fucking what you call that shit? You know when you go visit a museum, exhibits, tours. Yes, they doing tours at them bitches and shit like that. So like I want to ask this. I know they was doing it for real estate purposes, but at this point, would y'all ever like deliberately take your family to visit like a plantation site? Like this ain't got nothing to do with school or nothing to do with you, like personally, like, or would you actually take a trip to show them like this is a plantation? Angry Man, I guess I'll start with you and shit, like, cause especially since I think you went, you and Adolph and shit. She was out in that area, right, in Virginia. Mm-hmm. So I'm pretty sure it's still a few, probably not working. Plantations, but like some exhibits kind of thing and shit. So if you in that area, would you actively just like, hey, let's go see this shit?
I mean, I probably would. To be honest with you, I probably would, because right about now, I know I could control my children. Yeah. I mean, a lot of people, even adults, go to shit like that and get stuck. Mm-hmm. They don't want to go forward; they want to go back because, like he always say, I want my lick back. Right. So instead of progressing and going forward, a lot of people look at that shit, and a lot of people can't handle looking at that shit. Yeah. A lot of people can't handle knowing that shit because they get, like I said, they get angry, they get stuck, they get all they want is revenge. Mm-hmm. A lot of people ain't doing it a lot of people are not doing it for the same purposes that you would do it for, or for what that family did it for. Like I said, you take a lot of these kids back there. I mean, not back there, but to these tours and shit, and let's say it's only 3 of them in the entire school, and then they go back and see how they actually was treated. Yeah. That could trigger something in one of these damn kids. I mean, because ain't nobody really talking to them about it. And let's say they already got a problem with white people. Yeah. And then we show them this. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's kind of like what Mike said. We're going to keep talking about it.
Right. And I know that's a lot of people's answer, and I understand that. Because inactivity with a whole bunch of motherfucking conversation kind of just looks stupid. I understand that. I know that. I know that. But whatever, nigga. It's like you been wanting to say that shit.
But I get what you're saying. Like I said, it's important for you to know. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I'm not knocking that. Yeah. But I also agree with Monk. Yeah. Today.
Yeah. What's going on today?
Yeah. The time it took you to go back to 1878, we could have did something positive to go that way. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, if you feel like you need it to progress, then handle your I ain't gonna get in your way. Yeah. Handle your BI.
Maybe I can learn something about my history behind you running down behind your shit. Yeah. And it's fine that you do that shit. I'm not gonna do it, but you can. And I will support you the whole time.
Come back with the book report.
Come back with the motherfucking blueprint, because I'm working about the blueprint right now. You come tell me about the past. Okay, that's some motivation. So let's get this motivation and just start moving fucking forward. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta start moving forward. Like we don't want to bring slavery with us, bro. And with shit going right now and shit twisting up, like he said, shit. Yeah. He always say that shit. We're gonna be on the back on the plantation soon, picking cotton. Yeah. It's gonna be cotton. It's gonna be that fucking thing for the electric cars and shit. We're gonna be picking them up.
Right. Picking the smart chips and shit.
Picking the smart chips for the electric cars and shit. But we're gonna be doing something and for us to avoid that, nigga, we need to start talking about right now, because we've been talking about that shit for a long time. You know what I mean?
It's been a while.
And we talked about it, and we did, and now what's fucking next? Yeah. Because it's something has to happen. You know what I mean? Like what's fucking next? Like we got to start doing that shit now. Guaranteed that shit happened. That shit was fucked up. And they did us fucking bold as fucking shit, bro. Yeah. Like they treat us like we was not even fucking people for real.
Like real life.
Still to this day.
Yeah.
So my thing
was legal.
And it was legal.
Yeah.
It still is. We like cattle.
Yeah.
We like cattle in this motherfucker, like for real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They experiment on us. They do all kinds of shit with us. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't give a fuck. So my thing is though, like right now we need to focus on trying to get some shit right now. You know what I'm saying? Like some right now, like some real right now. So I don't mind
real right now, not the fake right now.
Not fake right now, but real right now. Like fuck it, get a plantation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Raise a couple families on that motherfucker, on that plantation. You and a couple families and shit. Y'all build a community right there.
Cause I feel like I want to say that's what they said Tyler Perry did with that studio and shit. I think he built it on a plantation.
Yeah. So why not? You know what I mean? Like get that shit and just build on. Do what you gonna do. Build on it. Do it up. You gotta focus on this. On what's gonna happen next.
I got you. Son Liberty said, "What if people turn it to Airbnb? Nigga, I would never stay at that motherfucker."
I probably would.
Nah.
Put a pool out in that motherfucker. Niggas gonna get put a pool out there, motherfuckers. Niggas gonna be on that
bitch. Mike Taylor said, definitely for the generations going forward. Yeah, I think it's important for them to kind of at least see some of the shit that happened, so we can try to start moving in the right direction. Dre said, I feel you on taking pride in your ancestors. How many times we take pride in knowing we related to someone famous? It works the same for our ancestors. Imagine finding out you're related to Amistad. Right, for sure. Mike Taylor said 1950 was only 70 years ago. That's for sure. That's for sure. Right, I did think Amistad was the boat and shit. I could be wrong.
Nah, you wrong. But shit, you can know you like Amistad. Look at the grade of your hair.
Shut the fuck up. Weak as fuck on that note. We out of here, you fucking slave niggas.
Let us free.
I hate y'all niggas, man. We about here, dog. We about to go around the block one last time.
But very white looking motherfucker.
It's been a very interesting conversation, dog. I thank y'all for hanging out with us, dog. Again, wherever you're watching, make sure that you do like, share, and subscribe. All right, so if you're on Facebook, you can like, share, and that's it. But if you're on YouTube, you can subscribe too, though. So make sure you do that for me. Like and share this video. So Cuban style, whatever, niggas. My hair, I got good hair actually. When it grow out.
Where's that?
Yeah.
I had it all last winter. Fuck you, mean? My shit.
Man,
I got a good grade of hair, nigga.
Let us free head having ass.
Looking like an extra on glory and shit.
Niggas behave. Y'all just mad because my shit was soft. You know what I'm saying?
Extra on glory.
Especially when you wearing that hat too.
You said what's glory?
I said fucking glory, but come on, nigga. You all know glory, dog. Shit. Anyway, dog, we about this thing. We'll go around the block one last time again, man. Like, share, and subscribe, dog. Please, I ain't gonna ask y'all niggas no more. Angry Man. Final sentiments on the way out, bro.
Final sentiments.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like I said, I understand both sides. If it's that important to you, go find out what you need to find out.
Yeah.
You know, if you feel like you can't move forward without finding out, then go figure the shit out then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I would say, you know, it's important, but I think I'd be alright if I didn't know.
Yeah.
I'll be just fucking fine. You know what I mean? It's a lot of shit I don't know now, and I'm okay.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I wouldn't try to, you know, get so wrapped up in it that you can't go forward.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's, you know, that's history buffs, I guess. You know, they so stuck back here, they get lost up here. You know, trying to figure out, okay, now why is the roads like this? I got to go back and figure that out.
Yeah.
Why do I have a bad attitude only on Tuesdays? Now I got to stop and go back and figure that out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What makes? I mean, I get it, but figure out what you need to figure out, man, and keep it moving. Just don't get stuck and hung up.
Yeah.
You know, in the past. You know what I mean? Because sometimes that's not good for people. A lot of people get caught in the past and can't move forward.
Yeah.
Because they too worried about what's going on back there. Right. And not being concerned about what's going on right now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So all I can say is if you do it, please don't get caught up. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like Monk said, it's good to know, but let's keep it moving.
Yeah. I feel you. Mama, what'd you say, dog? What you want to leave the people with?
Man, I say, I mean, you know, in life, you know, people have roles. You know what I mean? You know, you have a lane that you stick in. And if this your lane is fucking history and want to know in the past, that's your job.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? That's your job. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not knocking you for doing it.
Yeah.
But while you doing that, I'm gonna be worried about. I'm gonna be doing some shit for right now too.
Right.
Also, you know what I'm saying? Put me some motherfucking semen in the ground for the future. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And let some kind of legacy live on for the future. You know what I mean? So and lead it right. You know what I'm saying? Try to do as much right as you can. Ain't nobody perfect.
Right.
But try to do motherfucking much right as you can, because a lot of people, man, a lot of people fucking fought that we don't even know to get us in the position we in right now. Yeah. That we don't even fucking know their names.
Right.
But they did that shit.
They did that shit.
They did that shit. And they did that shit now. I wanna make it work with what they fought for in the past. I wanna make that shit work for me right now. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
Right.
But I know that shit happened, and that's all I need to know. It happened.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It happened. So and I want to worry about getting this shit fixed right now. So let's fix that shit. And as a race, as a culture, they fucked us up real bad. Yeah. They did. We still fucked up to this day real bad. Yeah. So they fucked us up real bad. Now we got to shake this shit off. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's kind of hard to shake that shit off when we got motherfucking brothers and sisters fighting each other over some dumbass shit. You know, ready to kill you over some dumbass shit. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard for us to get past that. You know, we got to get past a lot of other shit, obstacles. Right. Yeah. You know what I mean? That affected us from them putting us in that position. Yeah. Because it's affected us for a long time. It's still affecting us to this fucking day. Right. Yeah. So you know what I mean? So that's what makes me feel like I need to worry about right now. But if that's what you'll do and that's your lane, I'm not saying I don't want to know about it. Yeah. But right now, nigga, I'm talking about shit. What I can leave my son and my son leave my son's son.
The legacy you can leave.
Yeah, the legacy I can leave. You know what I'm saying?
I figured it.
And put my stamp on this bitch. You feel me?
For sure. On that note, yeah, I agree. I agree with both what y'all saying and shit. And then I'm about to say something. I'm gonna probably have to hurry up and shut the feed down after I say it. So I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I think that our history, even up to that point, because obviously our history goes further. I think this history is important, and I think it's something that we shouldn't take lightly. Something that we should, invest, more time and more study into. And I say this because I know there's a lot of black people who say, like, they tired of talking about the history of slavery. They tired of talking about that type of shit. But then I started thinking. And I hate to do this, dog, but as you know, I do it a lot. But you got these same people who are super Christians, have been reading the history of a mythical fucking Jesus. A history that they read back and forth through the book their entire fucking life. But you not tired of that, but you tired of talking about your own history. I'm just gonna leave that shit at that, dog. That's all I gotta say about that shit, dog. We about to get up out of here, dog. It's Monday. Not sure what you doing on today, man, but after the events from this past weekend, dog, I got to stress this shit. Whatever you go do, at least try to arrive alive, dog. We up out of here. Till the next time, you already know what it is. The Live is Cloud Radio Show on the planet
Earth.
Straight from the E-Block Radio Live on your dial right this moment, man. This is the Wake and Bake Show. Got my man Angry Man in the building.
Check your neck.
Got my man Monk Money holding it down.
Yes, sir.
And of course, man, it's your boy Q Lewis holding it down live from the 48205, man.
Red Zone.
Peace out, y'all.
Yeah.
Damn, Q. Baby, you did that.
You ain't never been on E-Block, bitch. You too excited.
Yo, you know what it is, man. The Live is Cloud Radio Show on the planet
Earth, cuz.
Straight from the E-Block Radio Live on your dial right this moment, man. This is the Wake and Bake Show.